What are you thinking about?
I think I need to leave for a bit.
Well, what do you mean?
Just need to go on vacation or something.
What's going on?
Just don't want to be here.
Tell me why?
I feel really chained down in a lot of aspects of my life, and I'm not enjoying it.
Which aspect?
All of them.
Which ones are you not enjoying?
All of them.
Oh.
I don't mean like you're chaining me down or anything, because you're not. I just am very limited on things I can and can't do, and the way that I can and can't act, and the things that I want to do or say I can't because of other people, and it's very exhausting. And every day there's a new person from your past life that shows up that I'm like, cool. I'll just add that to my list of people surrounding me that aren't a part of my life but are a part of yours that I now have to include in mine. Or I'm an asshole.
I
And it's
mean,
like
you
every
don't.
other day. And I just want to tell people to fuck off. I just want to just have time to actually tell people to fuck off. Or to feel like I have time for anything that isn't just letting people stay at my fucking house all the time. Or fucking having to put up with everyone showing up out of fucking nowhere. And just me feeling overwhelmed and out of place in your life when it makes no sense to feel that way.
Deep. You are my life.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't feel like it. I didn't even offer Camden a place to stay today, and she's living on the fucking street. Because I can't help her. And it wouldn't be fair if I let someone stay at our house when there's barely any fucking room. So I didn't offer her a place to stay, and she's drinking on a fucking bench at the observatory. And I can't help her. I can't do shit. I have to just tell her not to go commit mayhem. I can't help her with her situation because it involves people kidnapping her girlfriend who basically fucked around and found out. And I just have to tell her it'll be fine. When I would kill people for you. But I can't tell her that. Because she's a cop. And she's not supposed to do that. I just have to tell her it'll be fine. It probably won't. But I can't do anything because gang politics. I just get to watch her suffer. And I don't even get her a place to stay. And now it's even less of a place to stay because there's another fucking person that I didn't ask for in my house.
Next time they're around, they'll be kicked out.
I don't want them to be kicked out because then I'm an asshole.
You're not an asshole. I will tell them they can't stay there. I don't care if they stay there, V. I'm not like I said, I'm not trying to fucking invite everybody
I'm
into
just
our
tired
house.
of feeling like every decision has to be on my shoulders when it should just be a do or do not do this. Why is it my problem? Why is it my choice if someone stays at my fucking house or not when they just shouldn't stay there? Why is
I
it
wasn't
my choice
making
whether or
I
not you
wasn't
claim your kid or not? Why is it my
I
choice?
wasn't making that
I
your
am
choice.
aware, but it
I'm
feels like it is, Rod.
V, I am trying to the reason the reason I even the reason I guess it was even framed that way is because I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want to bring more people in or around that would overwhelm you. If it was somebody that was so important to me that they had to be a part of my life, I would tell you that. I was trying to prevent this from happening when I when I guess it came up. I was trying to make it your choice. We are married. People shouldn't be living in our house if both of us don't agree. Or wait, both of us, unless both of us agree. Like, I
It's just every day, Rod. It's like every day there's like a new person that I don't know
know
hanging around Wade and
it's
Jane that I now have to go through a checklist of whether or not they're allowed to hang out with us. More people I don't know every fucking day from your life or their life, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with all this shit? I'm trying to be the nice person who just lets people have a place to stay or takes care of them or just lets shit go. But I'm overwhelmed and I can't even help my best fucking friend. I can't do shit. I'm just trapped by logistics and fucking politics. And I can't lash out at anybody for it. It's fucking frustrating.
I'm guessing whoever.
Heidi and Diamond kidnapped fucking Cammy's fiance. And they're torturing her.
Oh,
Granted,
that is
I don't care about Camden's fiance. I don't. But I care about Camden. And I can't do anything to help that. I can't interfere at all, and I'm not going to. And honestly, from the explanation, she fucked around and found out, so she... whatever. But it's over some Twinsta shit. So, it's kind of pathetic on the other end, too.
over twin session.
Yeah, I guess Autumn fucking talks shit to Heidi or Diamond or something on Twinsta about Heidi moving down or something in Girlfriends because she's dating Diamond. Because Heidi and Diamond, one of them said something on Twinsta about Autumn's dead sister, who is Winter Stark.
Oh,
It was over Twinsta. They kidnapped someone over Twinsta, which is, to me, really pathetic. People talk so much shit about me, and I don't kidnap and torture anybody, and I actually think that I should, 90% of the time, but I don't. But I can't do anything about that, and I just have to tell Camden, it's fine. If someone kidnapped you, regardless of the fucking reason, I would be killing everybody in my way to get to you. But I have to tell her to just let the law handle it. They can't handle shit. They're fucking trash. They do nothing but fuck everything up, and I have to tell her, just let them handle it. Just wait there for her. Just be strong for her, because she's gonna be fucked up when she comes back, and that's kind of all you can do. And I'm sorry that I'm your best friend, but I can't help you either. And that's where I'm at. I'm just useless to everybody
useless.
except a house for people to fucking stay in, I guess, and a gang for people to just join.
B, you're not just a house for people to stay in, and the gang is yours.
Rod, I just keep losing shit while everyone else keeps gaining shit off of my losses, and I don't like the way it feels. And I have to tolerate it all the time, and I'm tired. So do I yell at Sean for forcing something that he didn't ask me?
No, he probably didn't mean it. I mean, you can.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't fucking mean it, but how do I handle it? Do I have to just keep being calm about shit and keep being the super understanding
tell him.
Vivian, so understanding and so calm about everything when I want to fucking hurt everybody? I'm so tired.
You can tell him not to do it again. He'll listen. Look, I'm gonna get a lot of the people out of the house. Move them to Patty's house. I'll get keys made. We'll get all that done.
We should probably actually
We'll have
talk
our
to
place
Patty
set.
about that so we're not forcing people into someone else's house.
Patty said he didn't give a shit what we did with the house, but I will run it by him. I think he would probably love the fact if it's like a boarding home for people, I'm not gonna lie. But I will run it by him, I will get keys made, and when these people wake up, I will give them a key to Patty's house.
I really hate not being able to help somebody that I love.
know.
I just have to watch.
Well, you depends what you mean by help, B. You being there for her is helping.
Is it?
Yeah, yes.
I left her there with a bunch of booze because I can't do anything and I can't convince her to stop, and it's better than her doing coke or ket. I left her on the street because she can't go back to her house because it smells like her fiance. And I can't offer her a place to live because I don't want to offer her a place to live without asking you.
Yeah. Look.
But then there's a dog living at my house.
Fine. Well, something like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Poppy was the last person I ever expected to show. Well, no, I guess Izzy would have been the last.
You keep saying
person.
this stuff, Rod.
Pretty
You
close.
keep saying you're probably
don't know
never
where
going to
they're
see
all
them
coming
again, and they
from.
just keep fucking popping up out of the woodwork, and I'm not really sure I can believe that anymore.
I genuinely don't know where they all keep coming from. I genuinely don't. There's like, they just fucking appear. I'm not. Look, I don't want our house to be a boarding house either. I do like helping people when I can, but you're right. There's a limit.
We have
talk to
so
Patty.
many people at our house right now. Like, actually, so many.
No,
There's like
some of
20
them-
fucking people living there. I don't even know where they're sleeping. They're all sharing the same couch at this point.
They're all just piled on top of each other. I mean, I will say about 90% of them don't wake up ever. Like, I don't even know when to see. I asked Poppy, I'm like, is this like a thing where you're like, are you going to come back again? Or is this like, you're going to run back into the woods? And she said, I'll probably be back. So who knows? If she isn't, she isn't. If she is, she is. She's not somebody
I don't
would-
want you to think, by the way, that I'm blaming you for people showing up. That sounds really stupid. That would really be fucking dumb if I was mad at you for people existing. You have no
I got
control
no
over that.
control
And I
over
know
that.
that you have no control over that. That's not really my frustration. My frustration is people getting thrown into my face all the time, and then I'm like, it's just supposed to process that and be all good all the time.
I mean,
and then
you just have
immediately be
to-
told this person who you don't know is now staying at your house. I haven't even met her. She's staying at my house. I don't even know who she is. I've only heard stories, and as far as I know, she's a dog. I'm confused.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. A lot of ways. I was hoping she wouldn't be anymore. Then she said something about how she wished she had a crate when she was in the woods, and I was like, God damn it. Be a dog. Yeah, no, I agree. Like I said, wasn't planning on offering her to stay. Felt like in a weird position where I tried to get Sean to have her stay with him, and then he wouldn't. Then I just kind of look like an asshole if I was like, no, you can't, but I wanted to talk to you, but you were doing your thing. So I was like, okay, you can stay here temporarily, like for the night.
Do you have any idea how hard it is for me every single day to, like, calm myself down and not be a giant bitch to people because I'm trying to be better. I'm
I
like
know.
going through therapy and I'm constantly getting shit thrown at me while trying to sort myself out, and it is not helping. And it might
You
not
don't
seem
have
like a big
to.
deal, but I've like lost a safe space. I don't have a safe place for me to go anymore. It's like here. I don't want to go home anymore. I feel like everyone is taking over everything and I have no control. And if I do or say anything, I might come across too controlling or fucking mean, and I don't want to come
You're
across that
not.
way, so I just don't say anything.
You have full control over who stays in our house and who doesn't. You're not mean if you don't want somebody staying in the house that you don't know. I mean, if you walked up and said, "Get out of my house, you fucking bitch," then yeah, I mean that's kind of mean. But like the general fucking concept of not wanting people you don't know in the house isn't mean.
I'm just overwhelmed.
I
And I
know.
have no place to put it. I have nowhere to put it, Rod.
Put it on me.
I can't because I want to stab someone. You want me to stab you?
Mm, no.
Sorry, I'm starving.
Yeah, me too.
Nice. Classic.
Listen. We can move people. We can take our house back as ours. We could talk about who can stay there and who needs to move. I do think it would be kind of funny to have a boarding home for
I don't even
people.
remember who lives there anymore. I'm gonna be real, Rod. I don't
Uh, uh,
remember who lives there anymore.
people who have a key, I think Wakabi, maybe
Kelly, Kimmy,
Ellie.
Kat,
I mean, wait, Cat lives
Sean.
there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gave her a
What?
key yesterday.
Oh,
See, Kimmy, or Kat, not Kimmy. Which one? Kat. Kat I don't mind because I want to actually get to know her because that is like a closer relation, I guess. Does that make sense?
yeah.
And I don't mind Wakabi and Kelly because they don't like make messes or do anything. They don't
Mary.
really like, and Mary's just kind of chilling on her own.
I mean, that's most of the
Like
people. I don't know who else is there.
I'm not really bothered by that. It's that I was like not allowed a choice in this that is pissing me off. Like I know
Yeah,
where my limitation is with the amount of people in my house.
oh,
I don't think I gave Newt a key. I'm pretty sure that I've not offered him a place to stay,
like I
but
said,
I can't remember.
I didn't want to agree to anything until I could talk to you, and I wasn't trying to make you the bad guy. I genuinely was just. I don't like making decisions about anything with our house unless I have your input. I think that's a fair thing to do. I don't think that's like rude. And if you are not a bitch if you don't want somebody living at the house, fee.
I'm just overwhelmed. I just don't
I know.
want. I need space, like really bad, or I'm gonna run away. I feel like I'm suffocating. And it really isn't just the house. It is the gang stuff too. Like I'm overwhelmed.
Which things with the gang?
It is
Like
just
all
like
the people
every
hanging out?
day it's like a new person hanging out with Wade and Jane that I don't know that knows them, and it's like, dude, I'm these are all like places that I feel like I should know about these people beforehand before there's an offer, you know?
Well, were any of them
Like
offered
I got
anything?
over you offering Mary a place to stay like right before I showed up to the manor. I got over that because I'm at least met Mary. I haven't met, what is her name? Poopy?
Poppy? Look, I agree with you on the Poppy thing. I think I should have been a bigger asshole and just not agreed. I tried to like not be a dick, and maybe I should have been I should have put my foot down more. So that's on me. I
I'm not
I
mad at
feel
you for that. I'm genuinely upset with Sean for making that choice without talking to me at all.
yeah.
Cause yeah, it's our house. I understand that it is a shared space, yours and mine. But I bought it and it was under conditions with the Marabuntas, and they are genuinely not gonna appreciate it if we keep letting people stay at our house. I had
Yeah.
conditions and I'm breaking a lot of them, and I'm asking Clee and Mac all the time to just like, it'll be fine. They barely wake up. That is the shit that I have to say because there's too many people living there.
Yeah.
It's funny the first few times. It's not funny now, you know?
Yeah.
I just think it's not a one problem. It's a culmination of a lot of things right now that are all coming to a head. Like things that I just haven't been saying and have just been
I
avoiding.
think just have a conversation with Wade and Jane. Um like us four have a meeting. And I think all that can be, at least the gang part can be worked out slash cleared. Um they haven't, like, none of them have been offered to be in the group, right?
No, they're just look. It's just the hangout stuff. It's less that. It's more my fears from past shit is happening. I'm getting really fucking overwhelmed. That's all.
Mm. Well, what would help with that? Like, really think
I
about
don't
it
know.
and be
I
honest.
really need Wade and Jane to reassure me that this isn't like. I don't want this to turn into like a holy shit. And I'm not. I need you to not tell them this because I. This is
Yeah,
mostly
well,
paranoia. But I don't want it to turn into like it becomes their gang, and people only listen to them. I don't want that. Does that make sense? I don't
yeah.
want it to be like these people end up in for whatever reason they get allowed in, but they will not listen to a word I say. That I can't have that. I already had that. I can't have that. Half of the people that fucking Luke brought, they would listen to me, but they would listen mostly to Tinker, or they would listen to whatever the fuck Luke said because he brought them in. Luke had no fucking command at all. I don't want to feel like I'm losing shit at all.
Yeah, I mean, from how long I've known Wade, for God knows how many years, if any of them didn't listen to you, Wade would probably shoot them in the head, regardless of um how friendly he is with them. I would almost guarantee you, uh, Wade would have absolutely none of that, and he would shoot them himself, or I would. But I've known Wade a really long time. Like, him and I go way way back before I was even in a group. I knew him, um, and that's the type of person he is. I think if any of them disrespected you in any way, Wade would probably be the first person to beat the shit out of them or shoot them. Like, Wade is loyal when it comes to groups. Wade, well, and relationships, Wade is loyal to a fault. And if you ask Wade to jump, he will jump. If you ask Wade to jump off of this roof, he would probably do it. Probably ask you, "Are you sure?" Then he'd do it. Um, I think before in the group, you had the struggle of it being like yours and Tinker's, and then people could pick and choose who they should listen to, which they shouldn't. But obviously, some people do that shit, and it's stupid. Or like, if you said something they didn't agree with, they'd go to Tinker, and if Tinker didn't handle it well, as in like back up what you said, then it creates a whole other situation, and it can get really messy. And then you had like the whole thing where Tinker leaves, and then people are like, "I'm loyal to Tinker, not the me, 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 me." Um, and that's something that I know 100% for me and Wade is a no go immediately. Like that that attitude isn't going to work in the group now. And I know it's overwhelming, and I know you have valid concerns based on what's happened in the past. Um, I don't think the past is going to repeat itself here because of the people you have next to you now. Uh, People who've done this a lot, and that type of shit that was going on with your group before isn't sustainable. I watched I watched literally people not listen to Ant and only listen to Sizz, and it drove me fucking crazy. It really bothered me. There was people who wouldn't talk to Ant, they'd only talk to Sizz. It was bullshit, it was fucked up, it was stupid. Um, and I would rather die before I let that happen to you, and I'm not even kidding. Nobody deserves to go through that shit. You didn't deserve it, and there's gonna be a zero tolerance policy for any of that bullshit. And I know for a fact Wade's on the same page, and I'm sure Jane is. But we should probably have a meeting and talk. But V, if there's one thing I can reassure you of, is that particular attitude and that particular mindset you're worried about is something I am like 99.99% certain is completely like a non-starter for me and for Wade. And I just don't know Jane. I haven't known Jane as long, so I'm not putting her in there, but I'm sure it's the same for her.
I know that I'm being irrational. You know that,
You're
right?
not
Like,
being
I'm aware
irrational.
that it's just my paranoia.
You have like you're not being irrational and that you're worried about that.
I just don't. I don't want. Like,
You don't want all the shit to slip away.
I don't want groups of people to be brought in at the same time and have it turn into clique stuff, and I have to deal with people's attitudes because they only want to go out with the people they were brought in with.
Oh, if anyone
Yes,
does that, they're
I think going out with people, and I think especially starting off and stuff, if you are like I ideally probably want to send like the fucking 4 people or 3 people or whatever that they have out to do a job and make them complete it and bring it back. You know what I mean? Like, give them a to-do list and they have to check it all off. I think that would be fun. And like to do it without us.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I don't want to bring them all in at around the same time and have them only comfortable hanging out with each other and not comfortable hanging out with us. Now, granted, that is also on us to hang out with them, but they also have to choose to come to us to ask us for stuff, because I'm not going to be asking people, do you want to go out and do shit every fucking 20 seconds? I need people to ask me. I'm busy.
Yeah.
I have shit to do. You have to ask.
We could make another burner chat with just like other people and like us. And if they're awake, they can reach out on there or they can decide not to.
Yeah.
Um
That might be good. I think we need to sit down with Wade and Jane. But again, like, all this stuff is, one, I know that I'm paranoid, and two, I just don't want I do not want a repeat of previous shit.
yeah,
I don't
they're
like
gonna get shot in the
reruns.
head. They're going to get shot in the head if it even comes close to being a repeat. I promise you. And I promise you it won't only be me that wants to shoot them. It's gonna be Wade as well. I know this because a lot of the times when when Sizz wasn't around and a lot of this shit was happening to Ant that you've described, Wade and I were the ones always. Well, there's other people too, but Wade was always by my side and fucking standing up for her and making sure people fucking listen to what she said. I will not let that happen to you. It will be squashed and eradicated before it can spread. I promise. And I don't think you're wrong of being like concerned about these things. They're valid concerns.
I watched it happen and I did nothing about it.
I know. Well, it's hard to do things about it on your own when you feel kind of helpless. You don't need to feel that way anymore. You're not helpless. You have a lot of help.
I feel like a lot I feel like a lot of people don't realize how much I am different from what I was 6 months ago.
Yeah, some people probably
A lot
don't.
of people are not comprehending what I was before. And I was not kind. I seem kind, but I was not kind. And I just hurt people because they pissed me off. I was not a good person. And I'm not a good person now, but I at least put that somewhere else. I've been trying to work on balancing my personal life with my friendships, with my gang, with my relationship, with my personal feelings about things because I want to hurt people all the fucking time. And I feel like I've pushed a part of myself down so fucking far that something bad's gonna happen one day. Because the part of me that is violent still wants to be violent, and it's not gone away. I've just put it somewhere else. And it's gonna come back to bite me in the ass one of these days. Or I'm gonna hurt somebody that I don't mean to hurt.
Look, there's going to be a time where we will need to be violent. It's inevitable. Um, and I know that some people don't think you're like different than you were. Obviously, I don't have that opinion, but I think you're doing a really good job. And I know from being in a position similar to yours that being like the guy, the leader, the whatever, the person everybody looks towards at the end of the day is never an easy position to be in. And it can be overwhelming. And the worst part is when it's overwhelming, uh, I know, for example, with Aunt, she felt like she didn't have an outlet to talk about any problems she had because she didn't want to vent to people in her gang about it, right? Except for Sis, but Sis wasn't around. Didn't want to like to talk to people in her gang about issues she's having because she felt like it would make them look at her differently as a leader. So she had her own versions of just like fucking self imploding in silence. And I know it, as they say, it can be lonely at the top. You have me you can talk to. I'm not gonna, anything you say to me is gonna stay between us. Um, you could choose to talk to Wade or Jane as well. Um, I don't want you to feel like she felt, honestly. I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. And back then, with her, I saw it happening to her. I saw how much she was like dragging herself into the fucking ground, trying to be like the best leader and just neglecting herself. And I saw what it did to her. And I don't want that to happen to you. And I'm in a much better position to help you than I was to help her. I can promise you though, the concerns that you have related to group clicks and respecting you and stuff, um, I can basically 100% promise you that shit isn't going to happen and things will be done if it does. They will be done quickly. And that's something where, depending on what they do, I don't know if they get a warning or not. depending on how bad it is. There's some things that are just fucking common sense, and there's some things where somebody just isn't thinking in the moment, and those need to be treated very, very differently. I know sometimes it feels like you aren't in control of what's going on, but at the end of the day, V, especially when it comes to the group, you are in control. If you wanted to change everything that we were doing, you could. I trust you as a leader. Wade does, Shane does, everyone else does, and it seems like Mason and all these other people, to be determined, but they seem like they do as well. I mean, Kelly definitely does. You just told him to shoot cops, and he just fucking headshot 2 of them immediately. People trust you, and I know it's hard to get past, but these people aren't all are well, I don't know all of them. The ones I do know are very, very different than the ones who fucked you over in the past. Look, I know I'm the sword in some ways, in this group, but for you personally, I'm also like your shield. I'm not gonna let all this bullshit or any bullshit fucking end up getting on you. I'll fucking deal with it.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I understand why you're stressed out. And I know that the Poppy thing at the end of the day is like a small thing and a much bigger thing. I know that I figured that there was something more going on than just that.
I'm just so mad. You know, you know what I'm most mad about? And I know this sounds really fucked up and selfish, but I'm angry that it feels like everyone else can go out and do whatever they want, and I can't. Like, Heidi is the leader of a gang. Diamond is the VP of a gang. Piper is the VP of a gang. Gemma is the VP of a gang. All of them can go out and murder and torture whoever they want with no concern for anyone else around them.
Gang members?
No, they're just...
Exactly.
I just...
Yeah, we could do that too. We can go and
No,
torture
the
a police
thing is
officer.
I want to. That's the problem, right? Is I want to do all these things. I wish I could do all these things. But you know what I have in the back of my head all the time? If I do that, my gang is fucked. The people around me are fucked.
V, if you wanted to kidnap a police officer, I'm pretty sure we'd all be on board.
I know that we would all be on board. I know that. I know that it would not be a question. The thing is, though, is Heidi and Diamond are just doing that because they enjoy it. And they've been doing it for the past, I don't know how long, a month? They've just been kidnapping and torturing cops. I mean, Diamond did it before and didn't get terrorism. She only got a mayhem charge. So she's just doing it again. And that's fine. That's whatever. Piper and Gemma murdered so many people in like 3 fucking weeks and they're just vibing. And I'm like, why can't I just hurt people when they piss me the fuck off? Oh, right. I have to play political campaigns and not do certain things. Or I have to think about whether or not people are going to get rated off of the shit that I do. I have to think about whether or not they're going to get gang tags and if they're going to fucking leave if they get one.
No one's going to leave for a gang tag.
I'm aware, but I'm worried about it all the fucking time now. Because I've lost so fucking much off of so little, I'm afraid to do anything I actually want to do.
I know. Look, when it comes to police officers and like civilians or just dumbasses that don't roll with the group, we can pretty much do whatever we want. I mean, the thing, as long as we don't take equipment off the police officer, chances are you know, a raid won't happen. Um, unless it's way different here. Those, in my experience, as long as you didn't steal well, it's either if you steal their shit, you better make sure they can't identify you in any way. And if you, but if you just kidnap someone, I mean, look, if we can do that, I mean, we could set things up in a way where if we do get raided, they don't find anything. I'm not opposed to doing that to police officers that deserve it or somebody who fucks around too much. The only real politics come in when it is dealing with people in other groups.
You know, I
Um,
panicked the other day during girls' night because we stole a police car. That was our girls' night. We had a key fob for police vehicle and we stole a police car. And the only thing I could think the whole time was I have to get out so that I don't get raided. So that I don't fuck my whole gang or myself because I wanted to have fun. I don't get to have fun, which pisses me
you
off.
can.
I feel like I can't.
V, if you wanted to do that and not have that worry, you just would have needed to move
Well, I didn't
the
know
shit.
what we were doing until it was already,
Mm. Yeah, I
like
mean,
5 minutes
I'm trying to. If it
until.
was boys' night and that same plan was introduced, I probably would have said, "I'm down, but I need to go clear some shit out in case this turns into a raid." Because yeah, you know, it's the same shit. Realistically, it would be really fucked if somebody did get arrested and whoever had the key fob didn't fucking turn it into the PD
Yeah.
in that situation.
I mean, I
It would
feel
be
like
fucked.
none of us got caught, but I feel like a single one of us gets caught, that person gets raided for everything, not even just the key fob, because they didn't even know if we took shit out of the car.
Uh, yeah, I mean, the person would have to literally turn it in and explain exactly when it was taken and from who, so
It
they
was
would know
rough
that they
for a
only took the
second. We
fob.
almost got arrested. Like, we were almost fucked, and all I could think was my van is full of guns.
Yeah, the other thing to do if you're doing shit like that is we need a van owned by somebody else that we can have access to, like Petra or something.
No, I know that. I just
Um, but yeah, no, if you do have a bunch of shit in your van, like the cash, yeah, currently, I guess with all of the cash in your van and the guns and shit, you do need to
yeah,
be
I
a
look
little
like
more
I'm
careful.
trafficking guns. But
But
Wade
we
moved all the
can,
guns, so they're gone.
but
It's just a
we
bunch of
can
ammo.
very easily fix that. Not that, you know, getting raided is good, but minimize the risk.
I know
Um,
that. I just really don't. I
I'm
don't want to do things that could risk it.
if it's not worth it, yeah.
I like, yeah, stealing a cop car is fucking fun, but I don't think getting raided and me getting put away on a hut charge is fun. And I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure I would get disappointed Rod again, and I don't want that. I don't want that just for fun. It was part of the reason why I stopped going to girls' nights, because every fucking girls' night they were like killing people, and I
if
was like,
you go to
I'm
girls'
good.
night, your voice cut out. What'd you say?
I said
You
just
said
part of the reason I
stopped going to
yeah,
girls'
part of the
nights.
reason I stopped going was because they kept murdering people for like 3 weeks straight, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I'm good on that, actually.
Yeah, look,
Like, yeah, I would love to kill somebody, but I'm not really. I
that's
don't
what you're
want to
doing
have to look
forever.
over my shoulder every 5 seconds to make sure that I'm not getting fucked or the people around me aren't getting fucked. I don't ever want to do something to harm the people around me because of a selfish choice that I made again. I am really trying not to fuck up. And yes, I know
I know.
that the people who left and the people who fucked me over after the DuPont stuff were probably not good people. If they weren't going to ride or die with it, then they probably shouldn't have been in it to begin with. And I know that. But I don't want to risk that happening again. So I just don't do things. I feel like I've become boring.
You
I
haven't
feel
become
like an old
boring.
lady. I feel like
You
I'm not fun
become
anymore.
look when you're the leader of the group. You do have a more responsibility. I mean, I guess Gemma technically isn't the leader of OMC like Winston is, and I don't think
Yeah, but
he
everyone
does
looks at her
much
like
crazy
she
shit.
is, you know?
Yeah, her and Winston are kind of like the same level. Um, I think that you still can do dumb shit or crazy shit, but if you want to do that and you want to feel more free, then we need to set up a system where if it does end in a raid because you're getting a little bit too silly or whatever, that the ramifications don't fuck the entire group. Which means we just need a different van and a key for that van somewhere um, that's not on our key ring or in our properties. We can easily do that. It's just a matter of setting it up, and then that whole thing will be off you. Because right now, like I've been thinking this for a while, but I haven't thought of the best solution. But like I don't like that the van with all our shit in it is yours. Primarily because I don't think you should have to bear that responsibility if shit goes sideways.
Well, no
Or
one
some
else
shit
had a
happens.
van. I mean, Seamus has like 20 fucking vans. Like actually, we could use one of his.
Than anyone else. They take pictures of you selling drugs all the time.
Yeah.
I think we need somebody, Thea or Petra.
You know, Thea has access to a van of someone who doesn't wake up anymore.
Who poet?
No, I can't remember. It might be Terps. I can't remember. I need to talk
Oh,
to her
the
about it.
one who's dead?
Yeah. I mean, either way,
Yeah, putting it in
I'm
a dead
sure we
guy's
could
van would
get
work,
her
but
to. I'm sure we could get her to.
I mean, Thea probably has a van.
I mean,
And then
but then I've got the problem of like, I'm probably gonna be carrying around the fucking key for that all the time. They're gonna look at my key
put
ring and
in
they're
the
gonna raid
tequila
whatever
law.
I have. Well, yeah, but like, see, the main problem with the tequila law is she has so many employees and they all have access to that shit. Like, she needs to. We need to
What
get her
about
the materials and have her
mixing
buy a
charms?
safe. Maybe
Well, there's
Vixen
the one in the
charms.
basement.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't have a lock. It's just a fridge.
Yeah.
And
We
anyone
we
can access it, and I
probably
don't want people taking it.
we can probably get one set up in there, and Sasha can fucking eat a whole dick if she cares that there's a key in there. I was only thinking tequila law. I mean, we could get a safe in tequila law as well in the basement. Um, let's talk to Thea about it. I was only thinking tequila law because we're already hired
Then
there.
the main problem again is like, what can they and can they not raid off of our keychain? Can they raid the tequila law because we have a key to tequila law
I
because
don't
we
think
work
they can
there?
raid the tequila law when we're employed there. That would be
Like,
crazy. I
I
think they
also
could
have
raid
a
our...
limitless key. Would they raid
Yeah,
fucking?
there's
Would they
no
raid
way.
Walker because I have a limitless key?
No, I'm guessing it's limited to properties and vehicles, and not business properties. I think Thea said something about the state technically being able to like raid a business at any time, like if they wanted to. But like, uh, even if they found a key in there, there's no way they'd be able to link the key to a key to a van that Thea owns to anything we're doing,
Okay, so
unless they like had
we
pictures.
need to talk to Thea about a van of some sort.
Yeah, we should
Then,
call her up here and tell her to bring
yeah,
food.
yeah, also that. But also we should call her, ask her about a van, or talk to her about a van, and then talk to her about getting a safe at the tequila law. Because if she can get a safe at the tequila law, then I'm comfortable doing it. Because I don't mind stopping at the tequila law to go to the fucking garage afterwards.
Yeah.
Right? Then I can put all of my keys that I don't want. Because my house has keys for the trap house in it that I always have to go pick up because I don't want them on me in case I get fucking raided. But if my house gets raided and they see a key for a trap house, then are they going to raid that? Because then it's just this
Yeah.
fucking domino effect of bullshit.
Yeah.
And I don't know how dominoes they can go. Do you know what I mean? I don't know
either.
how much it... I honestly
You know,
need to
I was
talk to a
having a long
judge.
conversation with Percy. I'm gonna call him.
Is he around? Because I honestly think if we talk to a judge and we ask how domino can they go? Because that's what I want to know. So that I know how many walls to put my keys behind.
Try calling him.
I need to think for a second. I'll be right back, chat. I gotta pee.
Hey Percy, I have a question.
What's up?
that I'm hoping you can answer. Also, V's here. V, say hi. Unless she's thinking. She might be thinking.
Hello,
Either way.
thinking V.
Question. This is a hypothetical, actually.
Sure, it's a hypothetical.
It actually is, because I don't know how shit works here.
Okay.
Let's say I don't know. Let's say somehow I get a search warrant based on my keys. This isn't actually happening.
Mhm.
How far down the key rabbit hole can they go?
So they normally don't even get their foot in the door. Basically, like, key holder stuff doesn't happen unless there's separate articulation to support why those properties. It will never be, well, they also had these keys.
So,
Almost ever, unless
how would that
you've
work with,
gone through
like,
everything else.
this is actually hypothetical because I don't really fuck with drugs. Like, how would that work with drug trafficking?
Still the same. You need to have more than just the keys.
So let's say I was
pretty
like
much every
dropping off
case.
boxes of weed, and
Yep.
I was arrested with a bunch of boxes of weed in my trunk,
Yep.
or a trunk of a stolen car.
Yep.
They couldn't raid anything on my keychain.
They might kick in your red garage, and that's probably about all they would get, unless they start articulating other things like property 3 days ago, or we have pictures of Rod driving this Speedo yesterday. We need separate articulation. Basically, we have a much higher barrier for that sort of thing typically than a lot
So
of other places.
so they can't play like key chain roulette with, like, they can't just chain everything on the keychain.
It's worth noting every judge is different, but this is essentially how it's always worked
Okay, well,
thus far.
I have a.
Yeah.
This is a genuine question.
Yep.
So like I work at the tequila lot and I have a key to there. If I did something where I could get raided and I have a key to like a business that I'm employed at, I'm HR there. I'm the best HR employee ever. If you ever need HR at your shop, let me know. And
No, I'm pretty
like,
good at
they
music
couldn't raid a
stuff.
business, right? I'm only asking because I
there
don't
would
wanna
need
fuck
to be
over, like, a
again
business
separate.
owner.
There would need to be separate articulation again about something going on at the shop, or it would need to be a lot more involved than just we found Rod with drugs. Rod was selling drugs. Rod has key to business. We want raid business.
So they'd have to do a
that's not gonna get
proper
granted.
investigation to get
Yeah.
a reason for it. Okay.
What if it was something like PD equipment?
Probably pretty much the same. I don't think that changes the barrier.
They couldn't even like search the house and like your cars.
So what you might get on those ones is you might get an order of what you can search. So it might be sure, we're going to grant these like 3 or 4 properties in this order. Raid this one. If you don't find it, raid this one. If you don't find it, raid this one. That has happened. I've not done those, but I've seen other people do those. I've got to run into a bench trial though, but I hope that helps a little.
All right, thanks, Percy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, bye.
All right, bye. Okay. So
My main
kinda
concern
sounds like it'd be
is not
limited
as
to, like,
much
your-
about the tequila law. It's that Thea and
Well, I just
Petra
wanted to-
both own it, and they both are tagged as us. So they could reasonably articulate that if we
They'd
work
have to
there,
have
we
pictures of us
might.
with the van.
Yeah.
I think the only way they could articulate, like, going for their van is if they had pictures of us pulling out their van with like a plate read and everything. I genuinely think that's the only way, because otherwise, I don't think they could. I think especially if it isn't on the keychain and it's just in the business, it's like, yeah, we have access to that keychain, but like, so can other people.
That's true, actually. Other people could access it if it's in the business, right? Like, theoretically.
Even if there's a combo on it, how the fuck are they gonna know how many people have access to the combo?
Yeah, I would just throw it all off on the defense attorney. I'd be like, "Pfft, everyone that works for the tequila law, and there's a lot of employees, has access to that safe, even if they don't."
Yeah. So like, I think if we did that, it should be enough as long as the van is somewhere where it is not easy for the police to take a picture. Like, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want that to be a van that like we're lingering around all the time. That would just be a van you drop shit off in and you put it away really quickly, you know?
It
And you
also,
don't pull it out if there's cops around.
I was told by Piper that when your vehicles are parked at Colorful Garage, your MDW profile doesn't tell the police that it's there.
I'm sure they could find it.
They probably could, but because they'd have to go through the extra effort of that, I don't think they would. Police are lazy as fuck. Hello, Cat.
I'm not lazy. I just what?
Are you a police officer? I just said police. Are you
Oh, I didn't
a
hear
police
that.
officer? Okay. What do you
I'm
need?
so lazy as fuck. I thought you were talking to me.
You what?
I'm gonna tell you to
Uh,
bring us to
I was
behind him.
just, hello.
Oh God.
Just
Oh
calling to
God.
see if there's any
Oh God.
any
Who is
quests
that?
or jobs that need.
Oh, that was the holy fuck you scared me. Can you bring
I can't hear properly.
guys are cutting out a lot. What's happening?
I can't hear. My signal's fucked.
I can't hear you.
Hello? 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 Dude. Oh God. I might crash. Well.
Alright, Thea's gonna bring food.
Holy shit. I thought my head was about to pop. I was having a really bad time.
I'm gonna think about peeing.
Hello.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Is there any quests?
Just keep making money, Cat.
I'm currently robbing an ATM.
Nice. Wicked. Did you send some Ruby to the group phone?
No.
Can you do that? Please? We're all gonna be going out, I think, on the weekend. Like, all of us, including you. We're gonna split up into some groups and go out and do some jobs together.
Hell yeah.
So we can all try to make money.
Yeah, I've got like 230 grand.
Pardon?
I got like 230 grand.
Ah!
Like
On your own?
100 and yeah, 120, 130ish in cash. And like 100 in my account.
The fuck? The
What?
fuck?
You told me to make money.
Okay, Seamus, chill, bro.
Am I
don't
making
chill.
money or am I chilling?
Just make money. Just make money. It's fine. You don't have to chill.
I am.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I have a new story.
What is it?
You know how I talked my way out of a house robbery?
Yeah.
I talked my way out of an ATM robbery, and I sold weed in front of the cop I was talking to at the same time.
And you didn't get arrested?
No, he walked away.
Whoa, wicked.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think I've got like a silver tongue or something.
Right.
I think that's the word, right?
Maybe.
Alright, well, I just hit another ATM.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
Alright,
well,
I guess
I'm gonna
that's
go.
all.
I don't know how long I'll be awake for. I'm just a bit sleepy today, but I'll be around soon. Or I'll be
Alright,
available via text.
if you need me, call me.
I will.
I'm probably just gonna go sell some more weed.
All right. You have fun, Cat.
I mean, it's not really fun. I just sit at the comic book store.
Okay. Well, have fun-ish.
I'll try.
Have profit.
One more thing, really quick.
What? asshole. Nothing.
You
Cat
need
pisses
anything?
me off.
Cat
No.
piss.
He told me he
is
has
bad.
like $230,000 on his own.
You could bid that on my ass.
No.
Well, it's a money launder, B.
Right.
Oh,
Sorry.
what the hell?
Sorry. I forgot. Wonder what the bench trial's for. Is Thea coming and bringing us food?
Yeah, she's just getting a car repaired and then she'll bring food and come up here. I told her she's coming to the meeting as well. You feeling a little better?
Little. I'm sorry.
I wasn't trying to, just, you know, I wasn't trying to push you into talking or anything. Just, and I'm trying to let you do your thing when you want to. I
I
just,
might need to relog. Is it that? Is that the
found you on.
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
I don't know.
I said, I was just saying, I know sometimes you need your space and stuff, and I wasn't trying to intrude on that today.
It's okay. I
I
was
only tracked you because I just wanted to let you know I was there, just give you a hug and then leave.
I was just trying to figure out, like, what to do. I've never been on the other end of someone being kidnapped, like having to. You're usually the one that tells people shit.
Yeah, I'm
You
kind
know?
of an expert.
I felt so out of my depth.
I mean, I'll be honest, be pretty much how I felt too. There isn't a good thing or a right thing you can say because it's a shitty situation.
She just kept asking me to tell her what to do. And I didn't know how to answer it. I didn't know what to, because I know what I would do, and I can't give her that answer because, one, she's not that person. Even though she's done mayhem before, she wasn't that person then, and she's not that person now. I don't want her to do that, and I don't want her to fucking get hurt. It's just gonna cause more shit. They're not gonna die. She's gonna do something, and she's gonna get hurt, and then I have to do something because then someone's hurt my friend, and I don't want her to be hurt. You know? So I just had to tell her, don't do this because I don't want to have to worry about you. But I didn't know how to say that nicely.
There's some situations where the most you can do is be there for them. And you were. And I will say this, if there's ever a situation like that, V, where somebody is, I guess, in a Cammy's situation, don't feel like you need to ask me if she can, like, spend the night. She can spend the night. If she looks for our shit, I'll kill her, but if she's just spending the night, it's fine. I don't give a shit if she wants to sleep on the couch and not be alone. As long as she isn't, like, and I don't think she is from talking to her, she doesn't seem like she's nosy or anything. As long as she just is there to sleep and have a warm place to stay for a night or two until she gets her girlfriend, fiance, whatever it is back. I don't care. I'm like, if somebody's really in need and they need to stay somewhere, I think it's like, especially if it's someone you care about, a fair exception to having to run it by me. And just do it. I would have been like, okay, sure. As long as she isn't expecting us to, like, protect her or do something about it, there's not much we can do. So
She didn't. Honestly, she told me at the end she just needed me to tell her not to do anything.
Sounds like you did your job.
Guess so.
Sometimes you just have to be there for people and just be their friends. There isn't always and I struggle with this sometimes, is that sometimes you can't really fix something.
1 sec. Yes, Cat?
Sorry, I don't remember the number to the group phone. Do you just want me to send you some Ruby?
You don't remember the number, like you don't remember the pin?
I don't even know where the group phone
It's
is.
in the glove box of the van.
I'm just gonna send it to you. What's
You
your
hate me and you want me dead. Okay.
No, I just don't know. What's your
You're so lazy. 223.
Hey, give me your digits.
Don't ever say that again. You're lucky I didn't have you on speakerphone. Rod would have shot you in the face.
223
223 533 45.
553
No, 533
533
45.
4. What was the last one?
5.
223 553 45.
No. 223 533 45.
Oh, five
Are you
threes. So
audio
223
dyslexic right now?
5333345.
I'm gonna lose. Oh. Cat, please don't make me mad today. Please don't do this to me.
Can you read it one more time?
2, 2, 3, 5, 3,
Start
3.
again. Sorry, something happened and I was
Gonna
not listening.
shoot you in the face. I swear to fuck, I'm gonna kill you. Can you please?
2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, 3, 5, 4.
4, 5.
4, 5. 2, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
5 threes. 3.
No.
5, 3, 3. 4, 5.
Yep.
I'm so lost because we went so slow. Just tell me one more time normally.
I fucking hate you. 2, 2, 3, 5, 3, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. I sent you some Ruby.
Okay, all right.
Did you get it?
It's a lot of Ruby. Jesus Christ. Yeah, thank you.
I still have 1,000.
Of course you do.
I'm not
Okay.
poor.
All right, I'm hanging up now, Seamus. I need to breathe because you're pissing me off. And don't say
Better
I'm
be
hanging
pissed
up. I'm hanging up. Little shit, little fucking dumb, little stupid, fucking dumbass, fucking cat. I'm gonna shoot him in the fucking face. I swear to God, I'm gonna get that fucking cat neutered. I
This is
swear to fucking
literally-
God, I'm gonna
I
lose
feel-
my fucking shit.
You know the definition of insanity?
I'm not insane. I'm not
No,
crazy.
just you expect that this isn't going to happen every single time you're on the phone with him, but every single time you say the same exact things when you get off the phone with him. Every single time. I'm not saying you're
makes
insane.
me
I'm just
so
saying it's the
mad.
same thing over and over again. I could probably genuinely, like, in my head, state about half of the things you're gonna say in a conversation with him, because after whatever you actually talk about with him, the same thing happens every time. If we're in the car, you keep saying hang up, hang up, hang up, hang up, hang up. I can't hang up. Cat, you stupid cat, I can't hang up. You hang up. I'm gonna kill you, cat. I'm gonna kill you. Hang up. Every time in the car.
The hell?
A single time that hasn't happened when he's called you when you're driving.
What the hell?
I thought.
What the hell? I need to take a quick nap. I'm having some ear issues. I need to have a nap.
I'm gonna tell it. Theo shows up when you're gone. I'm gonna tell her that she killed you.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm having a
Nice.
sleep. Nice. To the glorious end. Close to the edge. Oh, maybe it is my internet. I mean, I don't know why, because it's definitely not, but it might be. I might turn my VPN off, chat, for a bit. Hold on. If I disconnect, I'm sorry. I just have to turn my VPN off.